Hey guys, and welcome. Grim Reaper here. We got ourselves our first ever in a long time movie review. That's right, we're here for Reaper's review, and we're going to be reviewing Thor Love and Thunder. Now, I saw it when it first came out, the weekend it came out. It took me a minute to get this video up, obviously. What can I say about it? It was enjoyable. Definitely, more of a comedic role than of course the last two. The third one definitely took a more comedic route. This one seems like a little bit leaned more into that as well. Thor was more comedic due to the fact that he was, it was more of a cultural thing. He didn't really understand some of the things. That's what made it funny. It wasn't that he was doing it on purpose. This one was, it is. I don't know. It just felt like they're leaning more towards that to keep away from the more seriousness tone of who Thor really is, and which I think it was probably hard for them to keep, I guess maintain that kind of that role for that character. So can't really fault them for that because they probably couldn't find the right. I guess they couldn't find the right way to keep him going. Don't know. I know they wanted do something more lighthearted with that character when they did the third one, but with this one, yeah, they definitely lean more into the comedic part of that of what they did in Thor Ragnarok. They just kept that train rolling. Now, definitely was entertaining, definitely, funny for that part. So we're going to jump into, what did I think of the movie? I thought it was okay. It was an alright movie. Could have been better. It had action in it, but not a lot of action in it, but it was definitely, the action was there. Definitely was there. It was more comedic than action. And we'll talk about Gore the Butcher, Gore the God Killer, and the design. I didn't like it. They go, and I understand why they didn't do it, because he goes, it was too similar to Voldemort. Yes, facial wise, yes. I go, but he had the tentacle things on his head that definitely differentiated him from Voldemort. I go, for me personally, if I was going to do it, I would have kept it. I would have stuck to my guns and kept that look, and like, you know what, we're going to go with it. Yes, he does look similar to that. I go, but he's totally different as far as who he is as a character. So I think that was just, I don't know, I think that was just really a bad decision on that part. That was one of my biggest gripes in the movie. Having Jane being the Mighty Thor was pretty cool. It was definitely a pretty cool thing to have her in there. There was some parts in the movie where she wasn't wearing a helmet, and you could tell it was CGI, and it was very apparent because it was kind of clipping a little bit, and I was kind of like, that kind of bothered me. But I think that Natalie Portman did a really solid job. I loved how she was able to come in and play this role and do a really solid job. She's a really great actress, so I wasn't expecting anything less of that from her. Now, her story arc was pretty quick, and it was like really no lead up to it. Really, it would have been nice to see some kind of lead up to it to kind of give a sense that this was going to happen. That didn't really happen, which okay, I kind of understand there was no real lead up to it, and I'm not gonna really knock it for that. The quick cameo appearances by the Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty cool. Definitely, just quick little glimpses of them there. Not sure if this is gonna be placed after Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or before Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'd like to see where, we'll find out when Guardians comes out, and we'll see where this fits in that timeline wise. And but just seeing them together, seeing what was going on was pretty awesome. And as far as the movie goes, tone wise, maybe color palette wise, it was it was just as vibrant as as Ragnarok. So if you like the color palette they had for Thor 1 and 2, where it was like vibrant in some areas, but yet they kept it kind of wasn't as vibrant when they were off Asgard. This was more vibrant throughout most of the movie, except for when they went to another planet where there was no color at all, which was pretty cool. I liked how they did that whole moment in the whole fight sequence, is how there was no light. I mean, no color, except for small glimpses here when light was flashing through the air. But yeah, that was pretty solid. That was definitely enjoyable how they had that color tone. But yeah, if you don't really like the vibrant colors that they had in Ragnarok, you probably might not enjoy it as much. But if you did, you'll definitely enjoy it. If you are kind of used to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, how their color tones are almost the same, but yet still differentiate from each movie to movie. This one's totally different from all those. It's more vibrant than the other ones. I think it would be more vibrant than. I think the colors are more vibrant in this one than they were even in the Spider-Man movies as well. The blues are really vibrant on Thor's suit as well. So, and the red cape is really red. So yeah, as far as color wise, I think this one and Ragnarok were probably more vibrant than the past MCU movies. So these definitely stand out as far as color wise and story wise. Is this the worst MCU movie? I don't think so. I just think it wasn't as good as the rest. I think it could have been better. I think it could have been a little bit tighter, a little bit less on the comedic side, a little bit more, more on a serious tone. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts about that. Did you like the comedic tone, or were you wishing that it was a little bit more, you know, serious and less comedic, you know, on that aspect? Now, as far as, you know, seeing Zeus in the movie was pretty awesome. Seeing all that, and seeing all the other gods that they were in that planet, and then seeing Celestials. You get to see two Celestials in the when they had all those gods there. That was actually pretty awesome. Seeing all those. What we see, I couldn't make out which ones were which from the comics that were substantial. That would probably be important later on, because I wasn't really that far into, like, you know, into the mythos of these characters and stuff like that. So I really didn't see, you know, one that was like, oh, I know who that is. So that sucks. I know there's a lot of people. If there was anything in there that I might have missed, if you saw the movie, let me know what I missed of which character that was very influential, very important, that could make an appearance or could be important in future MCU movies. Please let me know. Now, if you have not seen the movie, which you probably should have by now, but if you have not seen the movie, this is for all the people that are, this is spoilers. For nothing to do with the end credit scenes, but this is a spoiler. Alright. Now, I don't know if it's really considered a spoiler, but I'm considering a spoiler for those who don't know. Alright, so for any of you guys who watched it, of course, there was a big moment in the movie that actually made me go, oh shit, out loud. And it was the Necro Sword. We all know, for all of you comic book fans out there that know, we know whose sword this is and what significance it plays. And for all of you guys who don't know, it's a tie-in to Venom and his race and the symbiotes. So, yeah, that was one of the most significant moments when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. We're gonna get, you know, Venom in this universe. Not only did, you know, if you saw Spider-Man No Way Home, at the end credit scene, you saw a little piece of the Venom symbiote laying around. Now, I don't know if that's gonna be tied into that, or is the sword, you know, actually tied into that universe's Venom symbiotes. So we're gonna have to wait and find out how that turns out. And with rumors ramping up for the Secret Wars, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens and how this all plays out. But the Necro Sword, that was one of the biggest moments that made me go, oh my god. Now, as far as the end credit scenes, yeah, it was that one end credit scene was just, when that character appeared, it was I was like, yes, I can't wait. Let me know what you thought of this movie. If I'm gonna rate this movie, honestly, out of 5, I have to give it about a 3. Yeah, 3. You know, it was okay. It wasn't great. Wasn't bad. It was okay. Definitely enjoyable. A lot of funny comedic moments. But yes, as far as the Thor movie, I thought it could be better. But yeah, as far as all in all, it was an okay movie. Let me know where you rank it. Did you say it was an amazing movie, or would you say it was garbage? Let me know your ranks. Let me know what you feel about this. And you want to say, if you think this ranks at the bottom of the MCU, let me know. But now I'll see you guys around for more. All right, guys, take care. Bye.